hi everybody. It's my opportunity to give you a little update on what is going to be a phenomenal initiative starting this September. And it's our very own School of Worship. I'm so looking forward to this course and what it will mean for our church, what it will mean for any of the people who are coming to the course. Some will obviously be coming from different churches, but I just think the impact of a concentrated and focused study on what God's heart is for worship is going to have incredible impact in our churches and in our lives. And so I wanted to give you a little update on how that is. Now, in terms of the figures and how it works, we're going to have this course that runs over 2 years, 10 weekends. And for just that costing, it's only about £2,000. Now, I know £2,000 sounds like a lot of money, but actually when you consider that it's a residential course and we'll be away at the beautiful De Vere Hotel in Cheshire over that period of time, a beautiful 4-star hotel, great venue, lovely grounds, I think it's a really good deal. Now, even when I say that, and it's going to be paid over a period of time, for some people that still is, I guess, a little bit of a stretch. And so this is what we've also said. We're going to allow people to show up with a day pass basis. And on the day pass basis, it'll only cost you £45 for the day. Or if you want to do the whole weekend package, it'll be £250. So we're trying to break it down and make it as accessible as possible for everybody that wants to come. And I think, we've done the very best we can with getting those arrangements together. So I hope that helps you, and I hope that that's clear. If you wanted to ask us any more questions, contact the church, and you're going to be able to get all the information you need to make sure that you can get on that course. There are still places available, so if you're still thinking of coming and you haven't yet filled in any details or signed up, we'll do that quickly because you're going to enjoy it. I don't want you to miss the speakers that are coming as well. We've got a great bunch of people who've committed to be a part of this. As you can see from our literature, we've partnered with a number of different groups, and it's my joy to say that in September, Mark Beswick, a great well-known London worship leader, will be a part of our sessions for that weekend. In November, our very own Pastor Anthony will be teaching. He'll be taking some background information from the Old Testament on covenants and the salvation story as it breaks out in Genesis, so we get an understanding of how things drifted and what God is doing in putting everything back on track in terms of bringing people back into relationship with Himself. In January, my good friend Laura Martin, well-known singer, songwriter, tremendous worship leader, is going to be with us, and she'll be teaching in how to understand the presence of God, move in the prophetic, and live it with a sensitivity to God that is going to help our worship go to another level. And Laura wouldn't be doing this just out of theory and sort of head knowledge. She lives in this realm. So I'm really pleased that she said that she would come. In our Taster Day, we had the privilege of Chris Bowater coming to join us. Chris called and said, you know what, I so believe in this course and I so want to partner with you. Put me on the teaching curriculum, put me on the schedule. So he's coming to us in March, and that's going to be a wonderful opportunity. Chris is so full of years of training and teaching, and even running his own school of worship in different parts of the world, but he wants to partner with us because he sees the heart and the passion that we have for this particular initiative and project. And he said, guys, I want to do everything I can to empower you and bless you. So shout out to Chris and thanks that you're going to be with us in March. And then in May, my friend Dothan Blackwood, who's a lecturer in systematic theology at Spurgeon's College, has committed to come and be a part of what we're doing. She'll probably talk about tabernacle and sacred space and the whole calendar that was used in Jewish history and tradition to help God's people never forget when to put in strategic points of focus and worship over their year. It was something that they did intentionally. Worship is something that has to be approached with a sense of intentionality and focus. It's not haphazard. It's not when it's convenient. People schedule time in to give God significant commitment. And so she'll come and talk a little bit about that stuff. Well, I could talk more about all of these things, but hey, the best thing for you to do to find out how good all this is to show up. So look forward to seeing you at School of Worship.